in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulsa's offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You're the better. Together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the...
Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking for room. It's Simon. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Tulsa scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Tease. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The play action fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Fox. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lacey. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll try the toss to the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the ground, it's Simon. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the
accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. Nice move there. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Butler. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Lacy. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. The short hands, it's Higgins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Wells. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Goff. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Give to the back. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. Tulsa wasting no time.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think
Turning it on! Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got some room, it was over. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quick shovel pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Butler. Excellent job rallying to the ball. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Finds his man. It's Simon. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Simon. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. The inside handoff. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lacey. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on third down. Caught close to the marker. It's Wells. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The snap sets up to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job on the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his man. It's Butler. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Also trying to move the chains on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Pitt. And another W.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, the sweet feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
High the chains now on second and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Third down play from the gun. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Tulsa! A great catch and run for 6.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is currently rowing the boat right now, and this is shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 18 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, that they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get that. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Baker. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Penn State's offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Rush is on him. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And off from the shotgun. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give out of the gun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, what a move. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gives him the big stiff arm. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it on the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Running back searching for a hole. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll take it himself. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Using his feet.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, it's Baker. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Connection to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Give to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He's These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Looking for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Using the quick game. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down.
Other scores from around the country. Slippery Rock, 27. Bloomsburg University, 7.
To throw, it's Baker. Quickly complete.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Trying play action. Fires left. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan.
Having the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to Southern Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and we're ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Quickly complete. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On the direct snap, it's Ray. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Lewis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Denmark. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Just going to keep it after the snap. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Baker. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. On a little time, lets it go. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming.
Now, 4th down.
He's looking to throw. Here's a hit. Fires to the big fella. He's not even going to get close. Knocked out of bounds well behind the 1st down marker. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. That's caught. It's Reynolds. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to the run, it's Lewis.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Quick step and go. Touchdown, Penn State! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Baker. That's caught, it's Stewart. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And they spike it to stop the clock. Corners are going to bail. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Cleescorn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Dixon. He picks up the foot to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's open on the right. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is...